All right, guys, welcome back. Long time coming. So, I'm going to put these in every single video that I do just so I can make sure that I have the correct videos. This is the marked videos. I just want to let you know that that's what this is for. So that was just FYI, just so that you know that. And I'll even put the date on it too, so that you guys know what date it is. So the reason why I'm doing this film, I would want to explain kind of how I do readings, because I do readings differently. I actually took a break for a while, and Spirit had told me to don't forget why I do tarot. And I just recently was watching videos on YouTube for my, my sign and everything, and of course it resonated. And that, first of all, I want to make sure to make this very clear. I'm not knocking any other reader. They're amazing readers on here. I just do things a little bit differently, so that's what I'm going to explain. So anyways, the readings are spot on, they resonate, except at the end, it never turns out the way that they say. Like, oh, somebody's going to come over, or you're going to fall in love, or you're going to be happily ever after, or you're going to get a new job, or you're going to move, or, whatever it may be, it never happens. So I was sitting here thinking, like, why are these readings spot on, and yet they never turn out the way that they say? Is something wrong with me? Then I started thinking about it, and I remember that I cannot predict the future, and apparently they can't either. So this is what I mean by that. These readings, the way I do them is they read your energy, okay, of what you're going through right now, the energy that you're going through right now, or the energy that person's going through, or the energy of the situation that's happening. And what I do is break down the energy, and then that way, and explain it and the placements of the cards, and then you make your own story, because I don't know what's going to happen in the future. Anything could happen in the future, meaning that the energy right now, that the path that you're on could lead to that, but I cannot predict the future. I don't even know my own future. So the reason that is because God gave us free will, right? So there's so many things that play into this. It's not only your energy, but the person's energy or the situation energy, things like that. And energy can definitely transform, change, shift. It's fluid, so it's not in our hands. God gave us free will, so meaning that right now I could be going left, but then tomorrow I might take a right, and that's going to shift the whole energy. So that's why I'm saying, like, we cannot predict the future. Okay, so then why tarot, right? Everybody thinks that it's predicting the future. No, it is not. So what tarot does is reads the energy, and it gives insight, clarity, understandings. If there's like maybe an energy that's blocked, or a person pulled back their energy, or there's a lesson you need to learn, something that you're not seeing, it's perspective, right? So I'm helping you see a different perspective, or gain a different perspective, clarity, to make a better decision, to learn a lesson, to change the energy, shift the energy, or know what the other person's going to help them, things like that. There's no way that we could predict any single story, because you have your story and I have my story. And of all the Geminis in the world, and all the Aries in the world, and all the Cancers in the world, there's no way that every single Cancer is going to be with this specific person and then this is going to happen tomorrow. There's no way. Everybody's on different paths, different lifetimes, different dimensions, different lessons, different spiritual everything. There's too many differences within one sign per se, that I can't predict that Gemini is going to marry Aquarius 3 months from now. That's impossible, because that means every Gemini is going to marry an Aquarius in 3 months. Every single Gemini. Like, that doesn't make any sense, does it? No, it doesn't. So that's what this is for, and that's what I wanted to make clear of why I do this. So another thing too. So that's another thing too. Basically, this could be about any relationship too, okay? So it could be a love relationship, it could be a family relationship, it could be a business relationship. So the reason why it always kind of works around relationships, if you haven't noticed, is because that's where we learn the most lessons, okay? Is through relationships. It's through relationships that we actually learn the most about ourselves. And that's what we are here for. We are here to learn and grow, evolve, and keep on leveling up, right? And sometimes relationships are very hard. They're extremely hard, and they pick and they pull things. They trigger us. It's hard. It hurts. There's a lot of things that are, tremendously painful or whatever. And some people get stuck, and I don't want anybody to get stuck. So that's why I do tarot. It's to help people, get clarity of why it happened. Like nobody's up there with a magnifying glass making us suffer. We go through these things for a reason, and there's a lesson that we need to learn from this, and that's what I'm here to do, is help you gain clarity and insight and figure it out, and then that way you can keep evolving and keep going up and things like that. So I just want to let you know that that's the reason why I do this, and that's why mostly the readings are always based around relationships. That's the reason why. Okay, so we learn a lot about ourselves, and it helps understand others too as well. So, but like I said, even if so, like, we're learning a lesson, but so is the person that you're with. Okay, so like, let's say your person learned the lesson and they're ready to keep going, right? But you didn't learn the lesson, and that tower moment keeps happening and happening. That would change the whole outcome of that reading. So that's why I do not predict the future, because I cannot take away somebody's free will and say you need to learn this and you need to learn that, and that's not the way it works. Okay, so that's why I do it differently. So I'm going to show you as I'm talking how I do my readings so you can understand. So yeah, that's another thing too. So like I'm a Gemini, right? So like I said, today I might take a left, and then tomorrow I might take a right, and that would totally shift the whole energy. That's our free will. God gave us our free will. So that's why I cannot predict the future. Okay, so the first card, I'm going to tell you something about my spirit guide. He's very comical, you guys. He's very funny. So the first card is the Fool card. What a coincidence, right? There are no coincidences. So this is the first card of the major arcana, as much as you know about tarot. This is the Fool's journey. Okay, the tarot, if you look at it in a story line, this is the beginning of the Fool's journey. There are 22 major arcanas. This Fool is descending to earth. If you can see, he's carefree. Nothing's tainting him. He's not worried. He's not scared. He's about to fall off this cliff, and there's no worries at all. The reason being is because he's brand new. Okay, this is like innocence. There's nothing happened to him that would make him fearful. Nothing has happened to him to taint him or to second guess himself or be stuck in his head, right? Nothing has happened yet. He's just beginning on this new journey. The sun is right here. It gives him power and vitality. There's a little knapsack there, and the flower is kind of like shows the innocence. Here's the dog, spirit. So it's white, so that's spirit. And this is the carefree, the Fool. He's ready to embark on a journey. He has no idea what he's in for. So that's why he's labeled the Fool. So to me, in this situation, what I'm taking from this is that this is a new, this is a whole different new kind of the way I'm reading, or the way I'm, this is a whole new journey for me. Again, even though I'm back again, but still, it's still a whole new journey. And it's almost like Return to Innocence, because I am completely different than I was before. Better, of course. So that's why I wanted to do this, because I was watching videos on YouTube, and I remember Spirit said, don't forget why you do tarot. And that's for guidance. It's for help. It's for clarity. I don't do it for monetary gain. I don't do it for likes, for views, things like that. I do that for clarity, insight. That's why God gave me this gift, and that's why I intend to use it. So this would be like, we're doing the past, present, future. So this is the past, okay? So I'm embarking on a new journey. So now the middle card is going to be the present time, right? So this is going to be present. What is the energy for the present? Thank you, spirits, guides, angels, ancestors. I'm truly grateful. Okay, so this is the Ace of Swords. So this is the present moment. So Ace of Swords. Now, some readers, they do not do reversals. I do. I'm going to tell you why. This definition of this card is completely different than this one. Completely different. This is like the yin and the yang. Like, this is like night and day, or the hot and cold. Like, really. So if I were not to read reversals, this card would say the Ace of Swords. So the aces are on the top of the tree of life. On the top of the tree of life, we're the closest to God, so they're not tainted, just like him. So this is God's hand. He's holding the sword, like the crown's on it. So this is very significant, because God's hand's in this. Now, swords are air signs, okay? So it's Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy. Of course, it's going to come out. I'm a Gemini. So what swords is, what the generalization of that is, like behavior or a thought or clarity, mindset, things like that. Okay, so this would be, Ace of Swords would be a new idea or a new thought process, a new perception, clarity. You're seeing something that you never saw before, the truth, right? So they came out in reverse, right? So Ace of Swords, in my story, what's going on now is that this is how I feel in the present moment. That there's some things that on the reading that, like, however they say it's going to end up, it never happens for me. So I don't have clarity here. I don't have clarity within those readings. And that's what has guided me into restarting to do my readings again. Not only that, but I also noticed that, and I'm not knocking any tarot readers, they do what they do for a reason, but I just want to let you guys know something. I've noticed that some of the readers do recycle their videos, meaning that they've already did that reading and that was not at the time that they had posted it. So for instance, I'll be listening to a reading and it'll say on Valentine's Day. I'm like, Valentine's Day? It's the end of July. Like, what do you mean Valentine's Day? So I don't like that because it's deceptive, because it says it was posted 5 hours ago, meaning that to me, I'm taking that like they just did a reading on the energy right now, which they haven't, because it's not Valentine's Day, where it's August 1st. So that's another thing I do not like about that. It's deceptive. It's for monetary gain, and I'm not about that at all. So I want to let you know that I will make sure every single reading has the date stamped on it. However, whenever you're meant to see the reading is when you're meant to see it. But I will always make sure that you know that, like, when I post the actual video, there's going to be a date so that you know when the energy was pulled. Okay, I promise that, because I don't like it. I'm not going to do anything to anybody else that, you know, I don't like either. So that's what this card came out for. Now the third card is the future card. So right now, what that means is like the energy right now, and if I keep on going in this kind of energy, this would be the future, or this is what's, you know. See, this is how funny they are. This is the World card. This is the last card. So this is the first card. This is the last card. So this is a whole completion. The last card of the Major Arcana. Okay, so what that means is that there's a completeness, right? So that wreath right there is a circle, and it means, like, you know, it's like a completion, right? So this woman right here, she's wrapped in purple. Purple is like power. She's holding the two wands, which is the Magician's wands. And to me, if you guys know the Magician, basically is like the leader of our 3D world to me, and I'll explain, you know, like when I get that card later why. But anyways, she's holding these two wands, meaning that she has everything that she needs in this 3D world. Okay, so she's looking to her past as she's stepping towards her future, which is exactly what I'm doing. And this will be a completion, a whole. It is the world. It's complete. There are 4 zodiac signs, which represents all 4 corners, which is earth, air, water, fire, or wands, cups, swords, pentacles. Okay, so that's the whole. We have everything. We have the corners, we have the completeness, we have everything that we need in this 3D world. And that is how I do the reading. So this is what I mean. I'm going to tell you what these cards mean, okay? Why they're in the placements that they're in. Then you make your story. I can't tell you your story. I don't know what's going on with you. I can't predict your future. I can't even predict my own future. So that's why I'm going to give you the definition of why they're here, and it will resonate with you and what your story. But there's no way every single Gemini is going to go through each thing. So right now, this is the way it would be for Geminis. There's a new beginning, okay? So you're starting something new. It's a new journey. It's not tainted. It's brand new. There's, you know, you're carefree, you're excited, you're ready to go. Spirit is always with us, of course. The sun is giving us power, vitality. You know, we're ready to go. Okay, so that's the first card. Second card is Ace of Swords in reverse, telling me, like I said, the ace is on the top of the tree of life, so it's not tainted. The swords, if you think about it, this is like a mirror. Okay, a sword, it looks like a mirror. It mirrors the quality of our minds. That's our thought process, right? So this is saying that even though we're embarking on this new journey, we're not clear about something, right? There's no clarity here, or we're wanting to find a truth. That's why we're starting this new journey. So that there might be something that you're trying to figure out, or something that you want to know, and that's why this is in the present moment. Now, in the future, what it's saying is that you're going to get whatever you're looking for, this new journey that you're embarking on, and the clarity that you're looking for, you are going to get it, because this is completion, and this is the absolute completion from start to finish. Right? So that's how I do the readings. It will resonate with me and my story, and I just told you my story about the tarot, but your story will resonate with this, how I told you. It'll be a generalization, because this is a general reading. That's another thing. So this is going to be very casual. I am a human being. I will screw up. You will hear things. I might say something too much. I might do this. I might, you know, I'm human. So take it easy on me. This is not as easy as it seems. So just be nice about that. Sometimes you'll hear, I'm in a very big apartment complex. I like to keep my windows open. I like to run my air, you know, things like that. So you will hear noises. You will hear people. And that's just life, okay? If you want a professional, quiet reading, book a personal reading. Other than that, this is a general reading. We all have to be around people, kids, pets, you name it. So this is going to be a real life reading. If you want something quiet and more in tune and just you, that's a personal reading, okay? And all that will be in the description box as well. See, I will screw up on my words because I'm a Gemini, so Mercury retrograde is real for me. So just take it easy on you. And that's another thing too. The comments. I will not tolerate whatsoever any negative comments. If there's something wrong, I'm not doing something that you like, please let me know. But please, let's all be adults here. Let's keep it nice. I'm not going to tolerate bad energy because bad energy is not something that I do. None of my readings are ever bad. None of them ever have been bad. They never will be bad because I do not put bad energy into my cards. I'm very highly protected from spirit. So please be mindful if you plan on doing any like bad hexes or bad whatever. I just want to let you know it will go back 10 times hard just simply because I have no ill will, no bad intent towards anybody, and that's why I'm able to have this gift. That's why if I did have bad or ill will or bad intent, God would not give me this gift. He would take it away from me. So just letting you know, just keep that in mind, guys. And that bad energy. So as with anything, anybody could be a bad apple. Anybody could have bad energy. Anybody could have bad intent. Anything, with anything, like with a game, with a car, with money, with anything, with a job, with anything, with a relationship. That just goes a dog. Like that all goes in with the person that they are. This is no way whatsoever anything to do with, you know, like like spells or witchcraft or whatever else. I do not do spells, first of all, at all. I will not ever do a spell because of the fact that God gave us free will. I am not God. I'm not going to play God. And if anybody does spells, please be very careful and mindful to know that God gave us free will for a reason, and we are taking away that person's free will by doing a spell. So I'm not saying like protection spells or anything like that. I'm just letting you know, just be mindful that it will come back on everybody. So be careful of what you're doing and what you're dabbling in, because anything that our minds are very powerful. Anything that we put energy into, it will come to life. Okay, so just I want to let you know I do not do any spells at all because I do not take away free will. I am not God. I do not play God, and I know God's wrath, and I am not going to play. I do not play around with that because it's not something to play around with. So there's no chanting, there's no invoking, there's no, nothing like that at all, and I will never ever do that. So just letting you know that. And let's see what else. Yep, this is the reason why we're here. We're here to learn, grow, evolve. That's why I'm doing the tarot, to help you learn, grow, evolve. It's not my job. Spirit's not always going to tell you the lesson that you need to know, because sometimes you have to go through it to know. So Spirit is always going to make sure that you're going to see what you need to see. Okay? So just letting you know that too. And if there's anything else, like I said, people are on different paths, different, levels, different. Some people have been here before, some people haven't been here at all. There's old souls, new souls, things like that. So we're all on different journeys. We're all in different paths. So please, let's all be here for each other, one big happy family. And what else? Let's see. All right. So, like I said, videos are never going to be perfect. I'm always going to screw up. I'm a normal person. I do believe in karma heavily, so good karma and bad karma. So let's keep the karma good. Good energy, guys. No bad negative comments, please, because I will make sure that they're deleted. Okay. So, and they also do come back on people tenfold. So please make sure that you're, this is for it's all energy. Our whole universe is energy. I'm energy. You're energy. Every single thing in this world is energy. Everything. The universe is the fuel. That's the fuel for the universe, is energy. So let's keep the energy good. Okay, guys? I'm not worried. I always will, but I want you guys to too, for everybody else. And please make sure that you comment, share, get your friends in. I want to get my numbers back up. I'm ready to go. I'm excited. I got like a really excited feeling because I've been wanting to start to do this again, but I didn't for some reason, and this pushed me into it, and I really did get excited because I absolutely love doing this. So what I was thinking too, if you guys write in the comments, one of the readings that we could do is if you have a question that you want to ask Spirit, put it in the comment box and I will answer it through the cards. No yes or no questions, or no yes or no questions, because if you can see, tarot does not respond that way, okay? And I'm not going to say yes, no, because that's not the way that it works. So make sure it's an open-ended question and keep it civil, guys. Please remember, kids do watch these videos. They can watch these videos. So if you have kids or whatever, you know, or you have nieces and nephews, everybody was a child before, everybody has a mom and a dad, or, you know, a guardian or parents or siblings or cousins, or, you know, just remember that what you don't want to be done to your family and yourself, please don't do to others, okay? That's how we're going to keep this all godly. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'm so excited to be back, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.